What is up, guys? Burning Heavy here. So I've had a bit of trouble recording everything, but I think we figured things out. So we have new weapons that have come out today, and some new changes to balances. I think everything you want to see changed, you can see in the notes on teamfortress.com. Why did you Uber? Seriously, why? Come on, you are not great, Doctor. But the first new weapon I'm going to talk about is the Panic Attack. I'm going to talk about the balance changes to demo when I go over the demo weapons. But here we go. Let's see if we can get this heavy. Or this medic. I did some damage there. But yeah, that's the base mechanic of it. It's basically a shotgun beggar's bazooka. See, I reload faster. Oh, and I got the Crockett. See, the spread becomes really bad as you get weaker and weaker, and it becomes harder to hit, but you hit a lot faster. I'm going to show the exact changes in the speeds before going back in and showing a bit more gameplay with the weapon. So I'm going to switch over to the soldier. And my view models have turned off, but that's okay. You see what it looks like. And we're going to show the... That's the base fire rate. Take a little bit of damage. It's a bit faster. A bit more damage. And you can imagine... Don't know if I can... There we go. This is going to be about max damage, max speed. But you can see that spread is really bad. But the weapon speed is rather quick. So we're going to switch back to heavy. Let's see what we can do with this weapon. My configs are weird, so actually turning on my view models is hard. And we're doing some damage. See, you can do some work. I see this gun having potential. Of all the weapons so far, I think this is my favorite. I think it has the most potential to not be completely worthless. I think all the other ones are serious gimmicks. This one actually seems to have some potential. Trying to be a little useful here. Looked a bit like a spy. That is another heavy with the same idea as me. We got the heavy. We're going to get the present. We got the present. We died, but we got the present. But yeah, see that? So that shows the new shotgun. I think it's viable. I think it has some issues, but I think it's viable. Now, the Demo Man, which is a bit of a different story. Let's go into the console. So the air bomber, I believe it's called, or long bomb or whatever. This is the new pipe bomb. I think it looks pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. You see, it barely bounces and explodes. And it'll do 100 damage if you actually hit it. So that's pretty cool. So it really is a mix between the lock and load and the default grenade launcher, I think. Oh, hello, gamer. And I like that because it'll still do damage if you leave it around as a roller, but it's not going to roll that much. And if it does do the damage, it's not nearly as much. But you see how we were able to get a decent amount of damage when we actually hit the target, but it would still do damage after it rolled around, unlike the direct hit. Not the direct hit, the lock and load, which does not. Lock and load, speaking of, got a big change. There's a few different things with damages and explosions and stuff, but the big change is you now get 3 grenades. That's huge. If you are good with this weapon, you just got better at this weapon. Plain and simple. See that 120? He's gonna get me. He got me, gamers. Alright, let's check out the new grenade launcher. A sticky bomb launcher, I should say. I do like the idea of the panic attack for the NG. Like I said, I feel like the panic attack is the weapon with the most potential, in my opinion. But I got the view model, which I think this gun looks both funny and awesome. Ouch. But yeah, you see the damage was a lot less, and the speed up time, it's not really noticeable. 0.2 seconds, the arm time on sticky bombs isn't that huge. I mean, they did add a change where if you're detonating in the air, it has a smaller explosion radius, and now it's all particly now to show that it's armed. But these fizzle out really quick. Like, look at. You're not going to be able to set a trap. Barely jumping is hard enough as it is. But I don't know. This weapon so far, to me at least, is the worst out of all of them. I think mostly because the gimmick it's going for, they overvalued the importance of charge time, in my opinion. And they gave it way too many nerfs to make it any good. Like, if it didn't have all these negatives, it wouldn't be bad. The fact of the matter is it has a ton of negatives. So I have to say right now I really do not like it. Honestly, I'd rather use the Tide Turner, even though the Tide Turner got nerfed. The Tide Turner nerf is kind of big. You'll see it here. You only get 75% of your charge meter back. That's kind of bad. But the Alibaba's Wee Booties did get a buff in that you now get a refill of 25% of your charge when you use it. So I'm going to use some natural game. I'm going to do some natural gameplay with the soldier using the what is it? Panic attack. And I'm going to see if it is as viable as I think it might be. Because it's without a doubt a last ditch effort weapon. See, I would not have gotten that kill with the regular shotgun. So yeah, it does seem to be, in my opinion, of the three, the best new weapon. I think the second best is the pipe bomb, which I can see myself running instead of the default when I play sticky demo. I play a lot of demo night with the lock and load. The new lock and load, there was a change to the animation that I'm going to show you guys from when it comes out. The hell? But as you can see, there's three, and it's now a straight shot. There's no flippy floppy lobby or anything like that. But the Tide Turner didn't get a nerf in the terms of charging. You can still charge everywhere. But I do like the new animation, and boom, it still does the damage. And pyros still are the bane of my existence. But tell me what you think of these new weapons. Tell me if you think they're good, they're bad, they're terrible. I know the last batch of new weapons were a bit underwhelming. The parachute can be fun for screwing around, but I honestly don't use it much, and I've been playing a ton of Soldier recently. Demo, it's next to useless. And I honestly don't see it that much. It combos good with the airstrike, but the airstrike does so little damage that It's fun to screw around with, but me as a player, I take this game too seriously to use those weapons. The Tide Turner is OP still, and was honestly the best weapon from the last update. Backscatter, if it had 6 shots, it'd be okay. You know, it is harder to shoot, but you could still use the 6 shots. But with the 4, with the lesser accuracy, yeah, it's not that great. So 3 underwhelming weapons that are, again, put into the scrap heap of if I'm screwing around with friends or never. And 1 weapon that I love. And that's kind of what this update is, not that bad as Love and War was. This update, I could see myself using the new grenade launcher. You see I only got 75% of my charge back, but that was negligible because my charge was so quick with the Persian Persuader. But I feel like this time around 2 of the weapons are good and 1 of them's terrible. I missed. I am a shitlord. Got him. I'm so good with this gun. The biggest problem, though, with me is I usually use this weapon, the lock and load, with the Persian Persuader. It's less good of a combo now because I can fire more rounds in quick succession. So ammo is going to be an issue. But just look at the damage I'm doing. It's dumb. If you're good at demo, this game's easy. And honestly, the changes are good. 2 out of 3 good weapons. The sticky bomb launcher, maybe if I spend more time with it I might like it, but I don't see that happening. The other balance changes to the demo I think are much needed. The Alibaba's Wee Booties now have a purpose in life. Tide Turner got nerfed. The loose cannon did get a change. Now whenever it hits the wall, it no longer has a massive damage drop-off, which is nice. You know, what else changed? Something about the donking damage. Donk. Weird things. But anyway, this has been Burning Heavy, and if you liked the video, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I will see all you guys in the next video, and as always, have a wonderful day and a Merry Smissmass.